What's up, YouTube? This is King Static. Excuse my voice, I'm a bit sick, but decided to make a video for you guys. One of my subscribers brought up that he wanted me to do a video on artifacts since there was not that many videos out there for artifacts. So today we're going to be talking about artifacts. Now, as you can see, we have quite an amount here. First, let's talk about the ones that you can get for free just playing the game and doing Land of Departure. You're going to be doing Magic Expedition. And you're going to be clearing these and, getting your chests, getting points. And you go to the store here and you can get these four, the first four. And you're going to want to keep buying all of them until you max them out. I already maxed this one out. So at level 50, they get maxed out. And you can reset it for 1,000 gems and keep doing it. But I would wait until you get at least 30,000 max expedition stones until you reset it. And make sure the day is not soon, because it will reset on its own. And you don't really have to do that much. You could actually wait it out, because you don't get that many expedition stones early, so that's not until you get to the later stages where you get a lot more. This one's the free-to-play one, and it has decent stats. It has attack. The skill is attack percentage when it goes off, and then the crit damage increases by 10%. So this is not bad. How artifacts work is you put heroes in it, and depending on the heroes, like when it pertains to that hero, the score will go up, and the amount of stats you get, the tributes will go up. So for example, like this is a tank artifact, and the tanks you get a higher score when you put the tanks in, and you get more stats based on the hero that you put on there for this artifact, like tanky stacks. So yeah, I'm gonna go briefly over all the artifacts. So this one basically just gets attack. The Orchin Gallus is a healing one, and this one it has HP received increased. So that special is when the bar reaches full, it heals, and it would heal at maxed out. It heals 25% of max HP, and if you're CC'd, like controlled, and it will grant immunity for 6 seconds once it goes off. The Moonlight string is one of the better ones for attacking, because it has armor pierce, and it's really good for rangers. It has attack and armor pierce and HP, and then it decreases the defense by 25 and increases the crit damage by 20 for 6 seconds once the bar fills up. Next, you got the Eternal Fortress. This one's good for tanks. It increases the max HP by 25 once the bar fills up, and increases the crit immunity by 20% for 6 seconds. This is really good for tanks. So when you want to stay alive and you need a little bit, it'll give you that shield, and it's really good when you're running certain comps or you're in certain scenarios where you need a little bit more health and you would have beat the level, and you already have the damage, but you just need the tankiness, and sometimes this rune pulls out clutch. The Thunder Destroyer, this one's going to be one of the top 3 artifacts that you can level up. The reason being is it has crit rate as one of the stats, and it has attack, and crit rate is really important for your attackers. And also, if you look at the skills, CC in this game is very important. Up until recently, with the last artifact that I will be talking about, there was no real way to like clear CC unless you died with the rune that clears CC unless you die, or certain heroes that have cleanse. But this rune is just so strong. Even though the chance of it is low, it's still very good rune. Uh, Artifact. And when you max it up, this one is one of the harder ones to max out, because this one you could only get it through Guild Wars, the rewards that you get, or when you get random these things right here. I can't even show you, but basically either you get the charge from events or something like that. I'll show you at the end how to get these, but this one's top tier, and when it's maxed out, this is probably the first one that I'm gonna max out, but I'm working on another one just at the current moment. But I'm not maxing the one that I'm working on. I'm gonna max this one out because this one's just so good. When it's maxed out, it's 45% chance to stun, and then you deal damage 10% of the max XP to the target. So this is amazing rune, amazing artifact. Stormbreaker, I think, is top 3. It's like, I think, ranked like it's like third, or it's like tied for third, honestly, in my opinion. It's like the third best one. I think this one's tied for first. I really don't think there's like a second place. There's a top 2, and then there's this one. And the reason why this one's so good is because it gives you attack percentage, and I believe it's the only one that gives you attack percentage, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, it's the only one that gives you attack percentage, and it gives you leech. So it's really good for your attack units, and like when you don't have healers like rangers, because they're going to be doing a lot of damage, leeching off that damage, and it has accuracy so they don't miss. Really good for rangers and for assassins, especially what it does on the skill. It increases attack speed. The higher ranked it is, it maxes out at 20. Again, these last ones are going to be hard to improve, because you don't really get the shards until late game. Obviously, I don't even have them. So when it's maxed out, it increases 20% of crit rate with the highest, the ally with the highest attack by 20%. Well, it increases everyone's attack speed, and then the person with the highest attack is 20% attack for 6 seconds, which is really good. This, like I said, this one can be clutch also. This is another good one. It has crit immunity, bonus range is really good, and HP percentage is good, and it basically allows you to build up your rage quicker. It maxes out at 20, and it grants 40 rage to an ally with the highest attack. So this is really good when you want to attack first in like Guild Wars or Arena, or even you could use it in story mode. You could basically use it anywhere, but as 1-star, it's not the best. Honestly, to get the full potential of this rune, you have to have it maxed out, and I think the other runes are, this is tied for like second or third. Like it's very good rune also, but you don't get that many resources to where you can only prioritize one rune. And it's unfortunate that you don't get more materials to level these up, because these runes would be so useful. Um, but yeah, it's a top tier rune. Um, but I'm gonna show you what I think you should level up after I go over all of them. The Sanctuary Harp is the last artifact that we're gonna be talking about, and this one is amazing. The stats you get are not the best, except when you get to damage enhancement. You know, you get defense, so you do get some healing and some defense. So it is decent because it's defense percentage. But the attributes are not really why you would work on this rune. This rune is my opinion, one of the top tier runes, tied for first, because of the fact that it's the only thing that really cleanses CC in the game. It's one of the only things besides certain heroes, and one rune that allows you to cleanse CC, but the hero has to die in order for that to work. And this procs so easy. It's not like the other artifacts where you have to wait till the bar fills up. You do have to wait till the bar fills up, but it fills up a lot quicker. Um, so basically, if an artifact energy is at least one and the ally is being controlled, reduce the artifact's energy by one and remove all control effects. And then that maxes out at 4 allies, and it will restore 10% of the HP losses. This is amazing even at level 1. Even at stage 1, this thing is amazing. Right now, I'm currently trying to get it to stage 2, 2-star, and I only need to get um, one more rank up, and I get it to 4-star, and that will make it to where 2 people that are CC that are controlled get uncontrolled. And in my opinion, this is one of the best ones. To at least get to 2-star, I don't think you have to max this one out, because I think it's even relevant at 1-star. Like I use it everywhere, even at 1-star. But there's so much CC that at 2 stars, I think this is definitely worth to get to 2-star. And what I'm gonna personally do is get this to 2-star, and then go to the Thunder Destroyer and get this maxed out. I'm gonna max this one out, and then after that, I'm either gonna go into Stormbreaker or Book of the Prophet, but probably get Stormbreaker one more to get it to stage 4. Of course, once I max the Thunder Destroyer. Let me show you what you can do with Sanctuary Harp and why I think it's super amazing. So I'm gonna show you an example of how it works. So we go into the story mode, right? And normally this guy will CC my tank, so he can't get his shield up. And what I want is my shield to go up, so all my rangers have a shield, so they can't die no matter what, because he's really tanky. So they can take the first impact of the first waves of their ultimates. Even if they get hit, they're gonna survive. Um, and then it gives my rangers time to attack. You know, she has CC, he CCs the tank, she CCs when she ults. So I'm gonna show you how this artifact works. So as you can see, we're starting off the battle. Let me slow it down. And it just did a full circle already, so he got unstunned. And then right there, he immediately cast his ultimate, even though he was stunned. And see, it filled up again. He cast his again. And normally he wouldn't have cast it because this guy was CCing him. He would have just sat there doing nothing. So this really provides no downtime on you casting your skills and allows you to win the match pretty easy when it comes to CC. Like characters like Ochi, this dude CCs your whole team and is constantly CCing your whole team. So if you go to like right here, um, this move right here, he he stuns your whole team for 5 seconds. Um, and it's a 60% chance to stun, so he's gonna stun your team. And 5 seconds is a very long time. So if you don't have that rune when you're facing a really good Orchi, it's really hard to beat the stage because most of the time they have Ochi, and then they have some other hard CC'er like uh, you know like this guy, Brook. They'll have Brook attacking, and this guy CCs your team, and they'll have Liv, and she petrifies, and it's just your units won't even have time to like cast their ultimates because they're just sitting there CC'd. This guy will just CC your whole team. I mean, this rune is just amazing. It lets you clear so many stages. So it's definitely one of the ones that you at least want to get to 2 stars. So 2 of your control units um, are not, CC'd. And again, even at 1 star, you definitely want to use this one. I don't think you need to max it out though. And Thunder Destroyer and Stormbreaker, pretty good. I'm going to talk about how you get these artifacts ranked up. So if you go to the Magic Store and you go all the way down to Guild Wars, so you want to be in a guild and you want to be doing guild battles, you will get these tokens, Guild Glory tokens, and they'll let you buy these. Now this does reset every month, and you will get these tokens every time you do a guild battle. And like Sanctuary Harp, and then I'm getting the Thunder Destroyers. I might get some Stormbreakers. All these 3 are really good. So yeah, I recommend working on whichever one you feel like you're working on. But I already gave you my opinion on which ones I think are the strongest. And another thing is when you're starting off, you want to do the Realms of Tells, and this is how you unlock the ones that you get. So see, as you can see, another rune's going to be coming out. They need to add another way of making up these newer ones. So you want to go through all of these and get these, because it is going to give you shards to rank up, and it's going to unlock the artifact through the Realms of Tell. So clear this as early as you can, and you will get the charge. That being said, I think I covered everything on artifacts. So to recap, these 4 you get. To recap, the first 4 you will all be able to max out eventually, and just keep doing the expedition. And the last 4 are really hard to level up unless you're spending, but slowly and steady you will get those artifacts also. If you have any questions, or if you don't agree with certain things that I said, feel free to leave me a comment down below. And hopefully you enjoyed my video. I'll see you next time. Thank you.